Right, we're very pleased that the Blessed Mother brought our next speaker in from halfway around the world. Most of you had met her yesterday. She's a wife and mother of 2 children, and she's had the blessing of seeing the Blessed Mother since 1981. And as she gave the story yesterday, all the questions that we had asked, we summarized them, and she's going to answer them today. So very warm welcome to Mirjana Clip and Mickey Musa, the interpreter. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Right, first of all, thank you very much, Mirjana and Mickey, for coming and joining us here this weekend. And as she gave a nice story yesterday, but we'd like to ask her for a brief overview once again this morning, if it's okay.
There is no reason for you to thank to us. Because we are more than happy to see you in such a great number, because you desire to hear what our Heavenly Mother desires from us. It means that there is hope for us. That we will take away the tears from Our Lady's face. Talking about repeating once again in short what is important. If it is not boring to you to listen again, I will do it without any problem. I will just shortly now share with you the way I used to have the apparitions, the way I have them now, and then the most important messages. Until Christmas of 1982, I was receiving daily apparitions with other visionaries. On that Christmas, 1982, Our Lady revealed to me the 10th secret and said to me that I wasn't to have her daily apparitions anymore. But that it will be only once a year, every March the 18th, as long as I live. But she also said that I was going to have some extraordinary apparitions. And those apparitions started on August 2nd, 1987. Still have been lasting, and I do not know until when I will have them. Those monthly apparitions on the 2nd of the month are also prayer for unbelievers. But Our Lady never says unbelievers. She always says those who have not come to know the love of God yet. And Our Lady requires our help. When she says our help, she doesn't mean only 6 visionaries, but help of all those people who feel her as mother. Because she says that we are capable to change unbelievers, but only with our prayers and our own example. She's asking from us to put in our daily prayers in the very first place the prayer for unbelievers. Because Our Lady has been emphasizing that most of the bad things in the world, like war, crime, abortions, divorces, drugs, are coming from unbelievers. That is why she says when you pray for them, in fact you pray for yourself and your own future. Beside our prayer, Our Lady requires us asking our example. She doesn't ask from us to preach. She would like from us to talk with our own life.
Da nevjernici vide u nama Boga i ljubav Božju.
So that unbelievers can see God and God's love within ourselves.
Ja bih vas zamolila da to shvatite najozbiljnije.
Mirjana says, I would kindly ask of you to accept this in the most serious way.
Jer kad biste samo jednom vidjeli suze koje Gospa ima na svom licu radi nevjernika, ja sam sigurna da biste molili sa svim srcem.
Because if you were able just once to see the tears on Our Lady's face because of unbelievers, I'm so certain that you would pray from the bottom of your heart.
Jer ona kaže da je ovo vrijeme odluka.
Because Our Lady says that we live in time of decisions.
I kaže da je na nama koji kažemo da smo djeca Božja velika odgovornost.
And she also says that we, God's children, have great responsibility.
Kad Gospa kaže molite za nevjernike, ona bi željela da to bude na njezin način.
When Our Lady invites us to pray for unbelievers, she desires that we do it in her way.
A to bi bilo da prvo osjetimo ljubav za njih.
That means first to feel love for them.
Da ih osjetimo kao našu braću i sestre koji nisu bili sretni kao mi, da upoznaju ljubav Božju.
To feel them like our own brothers and sisters who were not lucky enough as we were to come to know the love of God.
I tek kad to osjetimo možemo moliti za njih.
And only once we feel like that, we will be able to pray for them.
Da nikada ne sudimo i ne kritiziramo.
We should never judge or criticize them.
Jednostavno da ih volimo, molimo za njih i damo naš primjer.
We should simply love them, pray for them, and offer them our own example.
Gospa je svakom od nas 6 vidioca dala jednu misiju.
Our Lady gave to every one of us visionaries a mission to pray for.
Moja je molitva za nevjernike.
My mission is to pray for unbelievers.
Vicka i Jakov za bolesne.
Vicka and Jakob pray for the sick.
Ivan za mlade i za svećenike.
Ivan for the youth and for the priests.
Marija za duše u čistilištu.
Maria for souls in purgatory.
I Ivanka za obitelj.